Well, some of the president's liberal media critics are going there. New York Times columnist Tom Friedman says he now believes Trump should be removed from office. Veteran journalist Elizabeth Drew writes in the Times about the inevitability of impeachment, saying she thinks the Republican Senate might convict him. And media speculation continues about the Mueller probe.
If the prosecutor will not be stopped and the kids will not fall to him, we see the president's adult children heading to prison. What if he were to say he would let the children walk if the old man does the same?
Gail, kids heading to prison. I mean, what do you make of the ratcheting up of the already harsh media attacks against President Trump and how personal it has gotten against him and his family?
Right. Well, it seems like their impeachment and resignation rhetoric is reaching a fever pitch. And I think it says more about their bias than it says anything about the believability that impeachment or resignation will happen.
Right. The Democratic leadership isn't even saying we're definitely going to impeach him, although obviously some members would like that. Right.
It's a left-wing fantasy. Even if you could get the House to impeach, which there's absolutely no basis for that, the possibility that 67 senators are going to vote to remove the president from office is just unbelievable.
It's an extremely high bar. Beverly, it seems to me in a broader sense, the media needs some connective tissue between the continuing government shutdown, the stock market plunge, the Syrian pullout, Jim Mattis leaving, and the deaths of a second migrant child in U.S. custody. And since we cover Trump all the time anyway, he's the guy. It's all about him.
All about him. And that's what we're going to see Democrats run on in the next 2 years, or at least talk about. I think we're seeing a foreshadowing of what we can expect the coverage to be for the next 2 years, impeachment. But one of the things I think the media as well as Democrats need to think through is that it didn't work out well for Republicans when the House impeached Bill Clinton. It didn't work well for the then Speaker.
It was a big political backlash.
And they lost houses or seats in the House in the next election. So you should be careful what you ask for.
I mentioned the death of a second child, migrant child, near the border in U.S. custody. The president tweeted about this late yesterday. Let me put it up on the screen. Any deaths of children or others at the border are strictly the fault of the Democrats and their pathetic immigration policies that allow people to make the long trek thinking they can enter our country illegally. I mean, these are unspeakable tragedies. We all feel horrible about it. But is the president amplifying the coverage by going back to this and pointing the finger at the other party? Rather than letting the story sort of play itself out.
Of course he's amplifying the coverage, and I think he's doing this intentionally, one, to stir up his base and to keep his base happy with him. But at the same time, I think we need to suspend humanity for just a second and realize what's happening on our southern border. Number one, there aren't tons and tons of people pouring across the border. Most folks come to this country illegally via visa overstays. And number two, it's not men crossing the border no longer. It's children and women and families who are looking to seek asylum, and we have to do a better job in the media covering it.
Is that why are parents bringing their children and putting them in harm's way?
Because they're in violence. I mean, there's violence in their home countries. And I think we as the media has to do a better job of covering what's happening in Nicaragua, what's happening in Honduras, and what's happening in Guatemala so that the American people really get a sense of why people are risking their entire lives and walking to our southern border.
What's going on there is tragic. I think where the problem is even President Trump's tweet, I'm not a big fan of it because I don't think we should be calling out either party as far as being responsible for why somebody died. I think we are responsible for having policies that we don't encourage people coming over here. So I think when you're talking about human lives, this obviously is extremely concerning. But I do think that what the media does, what Republicans and Democrats do, is they make it very political. And I think what we need to do is sit down and make sure that we have policies that do benefit people, and that includes not encouraging people to come here with children when they have
why are the media not covering U.S. organizations, agencies under the Trump administration like USAID that are making efforts in these countries that are war-torn, that are subject to gang violence? Why are they not covering that?
Here because I don't want to get too deep into the policy, but I do think you raised a good question. You both raised good questions about covering the roots of this, not making it overly politicized. Let me just ask you in our remaining seconds, Beverly, what do you think when veteran commentators like Tom Friedman and Elizabeth Drew are talking about they expect impeachment, they're predicting maybe resignation, when Chris Matthews says, well, maybe Trump will make a deal so his kids won't go to jail? Is that reckless?
I think it is reckless because these journalists know that you have to have a lot of facts behind it. They know the history of how hard it is to impeach someone. So I think it's their own personal preference that they hope he does, and that's the reason why they're covering it.
All right. Beverly Holberg, Richard Fowler, Gail Trotter, great to see you all this Sunday.